Here's what not to do when selling your home in Blaine, Minnesota. One of the biggest mistakes I see sellers make in 2026 and 2025 is having their house be dirty. One of the simplest things you can do is make sure your house is picked up. One of the most important things you'll have about your property is how well it shows online. That photography, your kitchen should be clean, your beds should be made, there shouldn't be dishes in the kitchen sink. You should have this place clean so people want to come and see it. As soon as you walk into a house, you can tell, you can feel when the ceiling fans have a ton of dust. I was just in a house and it wasn't in Blaine, but it had so much dust. It was literally almost hanging off of the ceiling fan. And that's just one thing. It's like gross. Like now, what else is wrong with this house? That is the number one mistake I see people make where everything else was clean, but they forgot about those things. Make sure your house is clean. The other mistake I see sellers making in this market is not timing the market correctly. You can do a coming soon. One of the best strategies to be able to take in Minnesota and Blaine is to do a coming soon for your property for 1 week and go live on a Friday. And it's typically the best way. And why you want to do that is because you want as many people to be able to see your property and create and have them be able to schedule their time to be able to go see your house on that weekend. And then so you get as much activity in the front end of when your property is going to look the most valuable on the front end. The other thing I see real estate agents making a mistake on or sellers making a mistake on is not having an open house. Too many sellers think that, hey, I don't want to have my nosy neighbors in. It's just for the real estate agent to, garner business. But in reality, it's one of the most powerful things you can do for your property if done correctly. And correct open houses are early on in its listing. As soon as that house goes live, give everybody the opportunity to be able to go see it. Real estate agents aren't always around on weekends. And if a buyer wants to go see that property, it makes it really easy if there's an open house for them to go see that property and potentially write you an offer. And 2 offers is better than 1 offer. And multiple offers is one of the strongest things you can have happen to your property for getting the most value for your house. So an open house on that first weekend is critical in a market that is as low inventory as it is in this market right now. The other mistake I see buyers or sellers making, and this one is a critical one, and we always have said this, and you will always hear this, is pricing your property too high. And the biggest thing when it comes to pricing your property too high in this type of market is this is a have and have not market. If your house is overpriced, buyers won't buy it, especially if you're in the $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 move up price range. If you're a little bit over, that person that already has their house at 3% interest rate, they have no reason to move into that house. They will skip and wait. They're not in a rush. They don't need to buy your house. They maybe don't want to buy your house. You have to give them a good reason to want to buy your house. And if it's overpriced, under updated, and it's dirty, I'm sorry, your house is not going to sell. It's going to sit on the market. And then anybody seeing that house is going to go, why has that house been sitting on the market for so long? There must be something wrong with it. So overpricing in this market is one of the most critical mistakes, and you have to be like exact spot on. That's the tough part. Before, it was like, hey, we're a little bit over, no problem, we'll adjust, and then it'll sell. Now you're just a tad bit over, you wait too long to adjust, and then it keeps sitting, and it doesn't sell. Don't be the seller that makes those mistakes in 2026. Download our free seller's checklist to help you prep your house for 2026.